Welcome to Ninja DIY. Today I'm going to go ahead and cover how to fix a drawer glide. The issue I'm having is, but as soon as you get to here, you can actually see the whole drawer tilts back. Because let's go under the desk and see what it is. All right, so as we get up here, we can see what the problem is. So you can see this piece right here is broken. It had two clips like this, and those go perfectly right in these slots right here on the drawer. So once this side completely busted off, now the drawer is falling every time I do it. And this one actually is pretty weak. I think it's already snapped somewhat. Yeah, it's already broken right there. Now that we know what the problem is, we can fix it. First thing I'm gonna need to do is take this off. This one actually takes a flat head. My idea was I actually took a piece of 2x4. I'm going to actually screw that to the back of the drawer. And I actually have two closet hooks. These go for the top of your closet, the back bracket when you're putting up wire shelving. So you can pick these up at pretty much any big box store. And I'm going to go ahead and screw these into the wood block. I'll drill me some pilot holes first and go ahead and put me some screws in there. And then that should actually do a fix for me. I'm going to go ahead and just get this kind of slightly off-centered. The way these look on a 2x4 is basically like that. So I'm going to try to center them as best I can so that the screws don't do anything to break loose. I just want to get just tight enough that I can still move it a little bit, so that way I can adjust this side, and then I'll just hand tighten the rest. Same thing, mark my pilot hole. Because it's not a wood bit, sometimes you have to just pull the debris out, so bring the drill back up. I'm going to check it real quick. The screw heads were actually getting in the way, so I did tighten these down. Once I tighten these down, it actually slides perfectly. You can actually see, slides perfectly right in those slides, so it did really good. Now all I have to do is attach it. I'm going to go ahead and measure half the distance from the sides. These three screw holes were the center of the prior bracket, so it should be pretty much right on that. And it's 32.5, so 16.25 pretty much is dead center right here. So I'm making my mark up top. I've determined that right between the center of these two screws is dead center. So I've made a little mark here. I'm gonna go ahead and line that up with that mark. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drill through it. I'm gonna clamp it in place first, but then I'll drill through it. So I'm using a scrap piece of wood for behind, so that when I drill through, it keeps a smooth hole on the other side. All right, I'm going to screw it in from this side, just so that way the actual top of the screw head will actually hold it to this piece of wood, and I won't just be relying on the thread. So it's going to pull it through to this spare block on the back. Simon. That should work fine. All right, we're gonna line it up. Line it up with the track there. And there it goes. Perfect. No issues whatsoever. Slides in and out perfect. Worked like a charm.